I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. George can't hit what his eyes can't see.
Guys, it is such a beautiful sunny day here. Can you tell where I am? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I welcome you, and if you're returning, welcome back. It's Chris from Beardsman. Now, I don't think just by me scanning the area is going to tell you where I am, but I am in Louisville, Kentucky, and it's absolutely beautiful. Now, if you watch my channel or you subscribe, then you know I've done other videos. I did a video on the GOAT, easily the GOAT, greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali.
Jerry, I'm the greatest fighter that ever stepped foot in the ring. Money will be lost that night. This will be the biggest upset in the century of all boxing.
A ranch he owned in Berrien Springs, Michigan. Well, today I am in Louisville, Kentucky, and I want to show you a few things. I want to show you the childhood home of Muhammad Ali. I want to show you his grave. So let's talk a little bit about Cassius Clay, but of course you know him as Muhammad Ali, his childhood home, and I'll show it to you and we'll talk more about him. We're in this little neighborhood, and like I said, it's absolutely beautiful out. But from 1947 to 1961, the Clays lived right here in this house. It's this house right here. This is the childhood home of Muhammad Ali. Now, of course, he was born Cassius Clay, and he said that was his slave name, he gave it up, and he changed his name to Muhammad Ali. Now, here you can see Cassius Clay Jr. was born on January 17th, 1942 at Louisville General Hospital. He grew up and lived here at 3302 Grand Avenue with his parents, Odessa and Cassius Clay Sr. and brother Rudolph. Ali attended public schools that were mostly black, including Central High School. Education brings self-respect. Muhammad Ali. The Clay family was part of the black middle class of West End Louisville, which was racially separated. Yet here is where young Clay's values were instilled, transforming him into the three-time heavyweight champion and world-renowned humanitarian Muhammad Ali. Now, it had fallen into poor condition and was restored beginning in 2015, and it's now registered with the Kentucky Historical Society and opened as a museum on May 1st, 2016. Let's go check it out. Now, apparently they do open for tours, but from what I read on the reviews, it seems to never be opened. You can see the Clay family, 3302 Grand Avenue, Louisville, Kentucky. There's a picture of him right in front of this house. There's Muhammad Ali. And there he is right there. You can see him in there. Now you can see that they have all the windows papered up, so you can't see inside, but that's the childhood home of Muhammad Ali.
Well, I want all of them to be there, and I'm going to shut up all of his mouth.
Right here in this little neighborhood. Let me scan the neighborhood for you. Now, many of these homes, if you look at, would have been here at the time. Like this neighbor's house, definitely looks like it would have been here at the time. Then you can see right here on the pole, Black Lives Matter. But this is the childhood home, and you can even see up in the corner, because it's a museum now, they have cameras watching their property, which makes sense. But amazing to see this in this little neighborhood. Alrighty guys, I thought that was so cool to come talk a little bit about Muhammad Ali. Like I've mentioned, I did other videos on Muhammad Ali, and I'm gonna do more, but I wanted to come and see where it all started for young Cassius Clay. And now we're gonna head over and I'm gonna show you his final resting place, and we're gonna go pay our respects at the grave of Muhammad Ali, the GOAT. So come with me, let's go over to the grave. How peaceful does that look? Well, I'm at Cave Hill Cemetery here in Louisville, Kentucky. I want to talk more about Muhammad Ali, and I want to show you his final resting place here at Cave Hill. Let's go check it out. There it says Ali, and right here you see Muhammad Ali, January 17th, 1942 to June 3rd, 2016. Let me see if we can read this. He took a few cups of love. He took 1 tablespoon of patience, 1 teaspoon of generosity, 1 pint of kindness. He took 1 quart of laughter, 1 pinch of concern, and then he mixed willingness with happiness. He added lots of faith, and he stirred it up well. Then he spread it over a span of a lifetime, and he served to each and every person he met. There's the grave of Ali. Service to others. Now remember me mentioning earlier, as you probably already know, he was born Cassius Clay, and then he dropped his slave name and he chose the name Muhammad Ali.
Why do you insist on being called Muhammad Ali now?
That's my original name. That's a black man name. Cassius Clay was my slave name. I'm no longer a slave.
What does it mean?
Muhammad means worthy of all praises, and Ali means most high.
Ali received so many awards and recognitions, and I'll talk a little bit about that. But one of the funniest memories and best memories I have of Ali is actually not even boxing related. It's on the Dean Martin Celebrity Roasts. And I remember Billy Crystal imitating Ali, doing all the facial movements, and Ali sitting right there watching him laughing. And I thought it was hilarious. I'll play a little clip if I can of Billy Crystal imitating Ali.
And you know I'm so pretty. I'm so fast I can turn out the lights in my bedroom, be in the bed before the room gets dark.
And Billy Crystal also spoke at his funeral. But that's a classic memory I have of Muhammad Ali. Just absolutely one of the greatest athletes of all time, if not the greatest. But it's right there. Now he was born, as it says on here, January 17th, 1942. And I showed you his childhood home. Now his funeral was a community event. And Ali's casket was driven right past his childhood home that I showed you earlier. Now, he remained active in his final years, and he even lit the Olympic torch.
Across the world, billions of people know Muhammad Ali as a brave, compassionate, and charming man. And the American people are proud to call Muhammad Ali one of our own.
One of the greatest athletes of all time, Muhammad Ali produced some of America's most lasting sports memories. From winning the gold medal at the 1960 Summer Olympics to carrying the Olympic torch at the 1996 Summer Olympics. As the first three-time heavyweight boxing champion of the world, he thrilled, entertained, and inspired us. His deep commitment to equal justice and peace has touched people around the world. The United States honors Muhammad Ali for his lifetime of achievement and for his principled service to mankind.
Now, following Ali's death, he was the #1 trending topic on Twitter for over 12 hours. The whole world was talking about him. And Ali's funeral had been pre-planned by himself and others for several years. His funeral actually took place on June 9th, 2016, right here in Louisville. And it was right on the grounds of the Kentucky Exposition Center. Billy Crystal, Lonnie Ali, and Bryant Gumbel, even former President Bill Clinton, all gave eulogies. Let's walk up and check it out. One of the things that I loved most was his whole personality, aside from the boxing. Watching him do his TV interviews and just his confidence and his ego. I just enjoyed that. There's the back. And there's where it says Ali. Guys, I could probably do 30 videos just on Muhammad Ali. And like I had mentioned earlier in the video, I did one on his ranch in Michigan. And I showed you his boyhood home, but to come and pay our respects at his grave is pretty cool, and I think it's so unique. And I'm so glad that you guys came along with me today. So hit that subscribe button below. Let's go on more adventures together. I always like to say life is like a book, and I want to read it with you. From beautiful, peaceful Louisville, Kentucky, Cave Hill Cemetery, and the final resting place, Muhammad Ali. Peace.